Hi and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate cake at home. I hope you're going to enjoy it, and I do hope you're going to have a go at this because it's absolutely gorgeous. So shall we get started? I'm going to use my big mixer because I don't have a handheld one. If you have a handheld one, you can do this perfectly well in a handheld. First of all, I'm going to put 100 grams of butter into my bowl. Then this is 200 grams of caster sugar, 175 grams of self-raising flour, 25 grams, sorry, that was 175, this is 25 because it totals 200, of cocoa powder. This is Cadbury's Bourneville cocoa powder, that goes in. And lastly, half a teaspoon of salt. Let's move these out of the way. Now I've learnt from last time, I'm actually going to put my guard on so I don't have it going all over the place. We're just going to turn this on and sort of whisk it together and break the butter up. It's gone like a biscuit crumb. This is sort of like one of those recipes when I was learning to cook at school. We'd have rubbing in methods, melting methods. This is sort of a rubbing in method. So we've got all our dry ingredients in this bowl. Now for the wet ingredients. 2 eggs. There's one. Oh, no, come on, there. This is 75 ml of evaporated milk. When I was little, I loved evaporated milk. I think my mum put it on almost every pudding we ever had. It's lovely with an apple pie instead of cream. I don't think people do that anymore. And when we were on holiday and we couldn't get milk, Mum used to put it in our coffee. This is 75 ml of warm water. And I'm just going to add a few drops of vanilla extract. Oops, make a mess. And I'm just going to beat it together. Ooh. I can smell the evaporated milk. It reminds me when I was little. It's funny how smells just bring you back to your childhood. And that's ready to go in the cake. So we'll clear the table and I'll get the mixer back up here and we'll start mixing. Now I'm going to combine the two. I've put the guard on so I won't splash everybody. I'm going to turn the mixer on slowly. I'm going to pour it in. And there we have it. Oops, let's get a spatula. There is the cake mix. This is actually a milk chocolate cake. It's not a dark chocolate cake. So by adding the evaporated milk has made it a lighter cake. It's not so, if you like dark chocolate cake, I'll show you how to make one of those another time, but this is milk chocolate. So let's take it out. I'm going to move my mixer and then we'll put it into the cake tins. Oops. There we have this gorgeous cake batter, and I must stop keeping saying gorgeous, but it's such a wonderful word. I'm going to pour it between these 2 cake tins. These are sandwich tins. They haven't got a loose bottom because, as you can see, this is quite runny. So if you actually poured it into a loose bottom tin, it would probably all come out of the bottom. So you don't need a loose bottom tin. You need to divide the cake between the 2 tins. There we go. Whoops. Spread them around a bit. All I'm going to do now is put them in the oven at 180 for 20 to 25 minutes. And then we'll take them out and they'll be ready to decorate. The topping is really easy. This is 300 grams of icing sugar, which I'm going to put in my food processor very gently because it will smoke. See? Oop. There we go. This is 100 grams of softened butter. Put that in. Oops. 1, 2. This is 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder, again the same as in the cake, Bourneville, and just a little vanilla extract. Don't use vanilla essence, it's horrible. Use the extract, it tastes better. It's not chemically made. And if you're going to put something in your cake, you should make sure it's nice. You don't want it to taste horrible. I'm having a bit of a day today. I don't know what's wrong with me. You also need to add 4.5 tablespoons of hot water. Let's pour that in and then put it back on again, and it should this time come together. Yes! I don't know what's wrong with me today. Having a bit of a blonde moment, forgot the hot water. It shouldn't be that difficult to make. It is really easy if you add all the ingredients at the right time. The cake has cooled. I left it cooling in the tin for 10 minutes and then I turned it out and I've cooled it on a wire tray. I'm just going to put a little bit of the icing on the bottom and I'm going to put my base in there. That'll help sort of stick it down a bit. I'm just going to spread a little bit of this over the middle. Might put a little bit more in. Here we go. It needs a little bit more. Doesn't matter if it goes around the edges because we're going to try and cover the edges anyway. And put the top on. Move my tray. And now I'm just going to dollop the icing on top. I'm just gradually going to bring it round the edges. You just keep going round until you get it all the way down to the bottom. You're turning and moving it round. And as the butter in it cools, it will harden. Now I found a flake in the cupboard and I thought we'd decorate it with that. I think this is left over from something I made. I can't remember what it was. Do you remember what it was?
Malteser cake?
Malteser cake, oh yes. Oh, those are lovely. And I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top because this is a milk chocolate cake. Just crushed it in the packet. We might as well just add some more chocolate to our lovely cake. There. This chocolate is what everybody needs at the moment. And there we go. Let's press it in a bit. I don't know why I did all that frizzy stuff. I've just covered it in chocolate. There, doesn't that look pretty? Well, there we have it, my milk chocolate cake. I hope you're going to enjoy it. It's so easy to make. Just dry ingredients, wet ingredients. This should be your go-to birthday cake in the future, and I would expect my kids to be making this for me on my birthday. Let's have a taste and see what it looks like inside. I hate doing this bit. It's all soft, it's gorgeous. There we go, look at that. Oops. I'm going to put the knife over here so I don't get everywhere mucky. There we go, look at that. It did rise a little bit, but As I said, there's something wrong with my my flour. Oh, that's lovely. I'm going to have another bit. That is really, really lovely. It's not as rich as a dark chocolate cake. It's just a nice one to have with a cup of tea, which I'm now going to have. I hope you'll have a go at making this. I'll see you all again next time. Have fun and don't forget to like and subscribe and click that little notification button. Thank you for watching. No, it's not coming together. Why is that not coming together? Come on, you.
Have you forgotten something?
I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten to put in?